many times in a day are they called?
uh, means
Means like how do you, what is that integrated to? Like is a user hitting that API or is it a system hitting that API? When is that API called?
so you we can say like user created.
Okay.
Yes,
What then what does that API do?
like API like a post mapping API. So like if you want to save any data inside the database, that time we are using post mapping APIs and get API
Okay.
get mapping like if you
No,
want.
but what was your API? Can you give some details? What was it saving? What was it getting?
Okay, okay. So like there are many tables in our database. So like if uh, some uh, we can say like just a minute. Uh, like
I mean, is there something,
metrics
is
are.
there a security, I mean, is there a security reason you can't tell the details? Like, I'm wondering why you're not telling the actual details. What were you trying to save? How many fields were there? How many, like, if you're doing post, how many records are you posting at one time? Right? What was the limit? Those kind of things I'm asking.
Yeah, so metrics like numeric data and logs and traces also.
Okay. How are you saving logs?
Logs in Elasticsearch.
Okay. Okay. So that is not for MySQL, but that is you were writing an API to save the logs in Elasticsearch, or is that already done by Kibana automatically?
Kivana automatically.
Okay. So then what was your API doing?
Mainly in our organization, observability framework. Mainly, like we can say, in our organization, there are many applications, internal
Yeah.
many applications. So we can say it is an internal project. Like after production, we are not able to show logs. Logs, so that's why this microservices came in role, and then with
No,
the
but
help
then
of
Grafana does that, Kibana does that. Why did we need a separate API? What is it that your API is doing on top of those things?
like stuck, we can say uh, like because most of the time only I have written API, so only give data like we want to.
No, but what data were they giving? You would know something about the data. No? It won't just be like integer one and integer two. What were the field names? What was it that you were trying to save?
So like get particular user ID, like we have time stamp label message user ID, like this stress ID status, like that data they
So what
provide.
was your API by? Okay, so was there a UI for your API?
Swagger views.
Pardon?
uh,
No,
s-
no, no. Swagger is for documentation.
yes.
Was there a UI for your application, for your API? Was there a UI where user can put some queries and then get see the data?
uh, no, most of the time we are doing like we can say onboard the application
Okay,
with there they provide some details in XML file, key value pair. So particular uh, basic on these details, we read data from particular path, and with the help of file we read that logs and store
okay,
inside like Elasticsearch, and with the help of Kibana we are able to uh, visualization, we can say,
okay,
monitor. Yeah.
okay. Do you have a ID you can share?
Yes, sir. This one, Intel is a ID, na?
IntelliJ is also fine as long as you don't
Okay.
have Copilot enabled.
Okay. Is it visible for you, na?
Yes, I can see it.
Yes.
Okay. It's a simple two-step program.
Mm-hmm.
One step is to create a huge file which would have around 300 MB of data, and every line we would have standard line out of some randomized lines, right? So we would have like let's say, can you start writing the input data? I could give you the input data. Yeah. So there are five strings. One colon, um, one colon India, two colon US, three colon Canada, four colon France, five colon Germany. Right. So these we have these five strings.
Okay.
So you have to create a file where randomly every line you will write either one of these five things, and then you have to the next step would be to read the file and uh, parse it and output it into five separate files.
Can you please repeat again? I have
So
five.
these are five strings
Yes.
that we have, right?
Yes.
These are we will put it in some kind of list.
Mm-hmm.
We will now create a file where every line we will write one of these five lines randomly. We will take a randomly one of these five and write every line. So we will create a file which is, let's say, to 500 MB or something. And like if it's taking time, we'll make it smaller also. It's not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, we'll make a big file, and then next step would be to read that file and parse it and write into five separate files. Every file should have only like first file number one should have India, file number two should have US, file number three should have Canada, then France, and then Germany,
Okay.
right? So it's like code wise, it's very simple. I just want to see how you can implement it. For looking at any code for reading, writing files, you can look at Google, it's fine. As long as you do it in the same laptop, it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Mm, so just firstly, create a like a
First, you have
huge,
to create a file.
yeah, create a
First step.
file.
So basically two methods. First method will create a file. Second method will read that created file and create five files out of it.
Mm, yeah, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Codewise is straightforward. For seeing how to, like, since we don't do reading and writing files every day, you want to see the code how to read and write a file, you can do it on Google.
Just
It has to be one colon India.
is it fine like this?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. This sounds a bit, this seems a bit wrong. Why did you join all the countries with a comma? We have
Because
to write randomly one of the countries, right?
yes.
Every line should be either India, US, or Canada, or France, or Germany. One of these five.
Yes. So mainly, I will split them. That's why we are using.
You've already written to the file. You've written one line to the file, right? Or many lines, but you have written the same exact line. So every line will have all the five countries. What we wanted was only one country should be in one line.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And
So,
also you have to
mhm,
remove the one colon, two colon, three colon, four colon, five colon from every string.
mhm. Like, so we can say like a firstly create like master file, and we can say like split into three sorry, five files, like
Yes.
first country per line.
Um, no, the first file that you have to create, it should have only one word in every line, and one word should be either one of the file country names.
Okay, so like mm,
You have to randomly take one of the five countries for writing every line.
yes, like we can say like I'm trying to write because
You can ask questions like, what, where are you stuck? What are you trying to do? Because it should not be a problem in understanding the question. If you're stuck somewhere, I can help.
yeah, once again can you explain like question because I'm stuck.
Yeah, so we have to create one file. In the first method creates one file. That
Mm-hmm.
one file, every line should be one of the five countries.
Okay.
Random.
Mm-hmm.
You have to use random, and you have to choose one of the five countries to write every line.
Okay.
And right now the countries are one colon India. But what we have to write in the file is just India.
Okay. Okay, it means I need to create one file. There need to write all the five names in a row, but India, Canada, France, Germany, like that.
Yeah, and randomly. And you have to write
Okay.
so much that it becomes a 200 MB file or something. Like I started with 500, try with 200 MB file. So
Mm-hmm.
we have to figure out how many lines do we have to write for to make it around 200. It doesn't have to be exact. It just has to be big enough for 200. And then we create we split it into five files.
Mm, so
What are you trying to do with string builder? Why are you using string
so it
builder
mainly
here?
used for like it is mutable for mutable like memory manager we can say because we append again and again. That's why.
But we're not going to append, right? We're writing to a file. In fact, we have to split.
So like, can I use like array list for this? And
What do you want to do with that with an array list?
like,
You
first,
have to write, you have to write, let's say, thousands of lines to a file. Each of the line will be either India or US or Canada or France or Germany, right? So what are you trying to save in an array list? Why did you think of using a string builder or an array list? What are you trying to, like, I want to know what are you trying to go for?
stream builder only.
String builder joins multiple strings together,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Where are we joining strings? If we can the code that you wrote from the start was writer dot write, you can actually use writer dot write line, and every line will be separate string, and you're directly giving it to the output. So you don't have to join it and save it anywhere.
Okay.
Oh, right line is not there. I was thinking right line is there. Why are you using file name random as file name?
Because I just mm,
What file name will it create?
file name we can give anything.
Yes.
Like,
No, but why did you choose random? And what kind of
no,
file name will it create?
no, I am just uh, modifying it.
Okay.
We can give any file name for this.
I mean, yeah, but it should also make sense. Otherwise, how would you find that file?
Um, I think it will work.
Can you check the file? Here itself, can you see in the root directory in the demo folder?
Inside,
You can go to IntelliJ. I'll show you there.
okay. There are
Can you go down? Scroll down.
no
Yeah.
results. Yeah, yeah. Countries.txt. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. How big is this? Okay. First of all, it has 5:1:,
Yes.
which is not what we want. We just want the name of the country. We don't want the 1:2:. And
Mm-hmm.
also, can you check the size of the file? How big is it?
Just a minute.
You can right click here and open
Just a minute. I am click on
op-
file.
open and one below. Yeah, explore.
2 KB.
Yeah. So it should be around 200 MB.
Hmm.
Plus the content also we have to fix.
So now I what I need like remove 4 colon like 5 colon.
Yes. And also increase the number of lines so that we have some desired amount of lines.
Okay. So, length. Just So like here random country we can split
Mm-hmm.
with the help
Yep.
of
Yep.
tool. Mm, just what I'm
You
trying.
can split it here, or you can also split it upfront and then keep it as cash.
Mm, just mm, yes. Just what I'm checking. Not open file. Don't remove. The size is increased, but it didn't remove. Why? Once more, need to run just a minute.
What are you trying to do here?
Like we can say, mm, like if a current size like less than target size invites. So like select a random entry like India.
We all always have to select random country only, right? Why
Mm,
would the size matter? Once the size is over, or once the number of lines is finished, that number of lines also was fine. Whether you reach the number of lines or whether you reach the size, you stop writing. That's it.
okay. Yes, now it is working. Hello, hello.
Yeah. How big is this file now?
Yeah, it is coming right.
Can you go to the folder Explorer?
Just a minute. Yeah, size of 1407.
Yeah, it's 1 point something MB. Can you make it 200 MB? And then also like write the code for splitting it into 5 files.
So, yeah, so can I explain it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so firstly, like,
No, I mean, I can understand, but you have updated the original countries only with the correct value, which is fine. I just
okay.
wanted you to increase the size and then write the method for splitting into 5 files. Now you have to read this file and write output 5 files. Each file will have only one country's lines.
Okay, okay. So, so like a clean country name using split colon. I need to create like multiple 5 files. They are only like one
Now,
file
now
for
that you have,
India.
yeah, now that you have to create, now that you have created one file,
One file,
that
yes.
one file now you will read and output into 5 different files.
Mm-hmm.
Each file will have its own country's data.
Okay, India, US, Canada, France, Germany, different. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, file.
How will you create that?
Sorry.
How will you create that? What will your
Yeah,
steps be?
yeah. I am thinking about it. Like, firstly, we read the file, and
Mm-hmm.
then after that, like, need to fetch data like India.
We already have a list
Like,
of countries.
yeah, like we have a
Okay.
countries are there already in our file. So like, fetch one by one like countries,
Yeah.
and then like file name we can create a one file name like country plus like anything .txt like this we can give, and then uh, create like a write method
Mm-hmm.
for a file, and then
You have to write 5 files.
yes, so we can create none like because randomly we are creating, we are giving file name
Mm-hmm.
country plus like .txt. So like India, Canada, France. So write a different file.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and uh, after that, file and, and like I'm trying to write a. Can I write?
Yes, yes, but not in the same method, right? You have to do it after this. This method is over.
Yes, yes,
End of
this is
this, you
over.
can
Yeah,
start writing the
in new
next thing.
method. Yes.
Why would this need? Now you're reading from the first file, right? How many ever you get, you will write.
Because We can say mm, like a new method to write like each country file.
Not each country file. You read one file once, and right then you can write to 5 files, right?
So,
Because otherwise
like
you'll have to read the same input file 5 times.
okay, okay, like we can give we can
You have to split basically.
okay. I can take this file as an input.
Yes.
Okay, and need to write this one file only.
Cool. Yeah, I think this will work.
No.
Yeah, nice. Okay. So yeah, I think that's all the time that I have. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, can you please tell me like in which part I need to work more?
Pardon?
Can you please suggest me like in which part I need to work more?
I mean, it feels like you're a beginner in coding. The way you write methods, in fact, like you started with the new method, which was good, but then you removed that code and put it in the main method. So a lot of things that you did, it felt like you're going in the right direction and then wrong direction, then right direction, right? So back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you were able to do this in the right amount of time. I would like if you were good, like if you had good experience, you would be able to do it like maybe 10-15 minutes faster. So I could follow up with other questions. But
Okay.
yeah, you're on a good, I guess, path. You understand what you're coding, right? So that way it looks good.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, nice talking to you. Have a good day.
Thank you.